Today we're going to go over the cross-map air dribble from beginner to advanced, and who better to learn from than the best player in the world at this, Diaz.
Is he going to go for it? Yes, he is. Air dribble from his own back corner. Just why not? He's at the ceiling height. He's got the reset. So much boost left over. And it's in the... I've seen enough! I've seen enough, Johnny! This guy wins it all!
His own backboard to my net. He is probably the best player in the world at it.
This is the Diaz trademark technique. It's a flip off the backboard, one touch in the midfield, and then a flip reset finish. Either an instant flip, musty, or delayed flip. And I'm going to cover all of this today, with a tip for musties that I've honestly never heard anywhere else before. So if you're looking to learn this for the first time, or you're trying to take your cross maps to the next level, there should be something for you. So the flip itself is a diagonal flip cancel or a speed flip, and there's two key points with this. Firstly, you want your speed flip to be in the same direction as your air roll, so as you flip it flows into your air roll nicely. The second point is you want to hold the cancel down for a moment and then release the cancel a little bit early, and your nose will pop up and it will put your car in a better position for the following touch. The touch off the wall, there's two key points. You need a good amount of height on the ball without the ball touching the ceiling, and you want your car to be underneath the ball so you're able to flip into the bottom of the ball. If you come off the wall at the same height, it's very difficult to do anything other than just push the ball along. So get one touch off the wall and then use brake if you need to make sure you're underneath the ball. When you jump off the wall, it really helps to use tornado spin for half a rotation because it puts your nose in a really good position for the flip. And then lastly, for the setup, you want to be making contact with the bottom of the ball so you're able to add height without throwing the ball too far ahead of you. An extra tip is to try to use as little boost as you can during the flip so you don't launch the ball and you have more boost to use for your air dribble. The next step is the touch in the midfield. Now, it's crucial to be able to get the touch underneath the ball so you're able to continue into the flip reset. If you end up over the top of the ball or in front of the ball, your options become really limited. Now, you also don't want the ball getting away from you too much, so it's good to get a softer touch by letting go of boost when you make contact. This is the point where it's mostly down to your own car control, but a good setup will make everything 10 times easier. So for the finish, when you're first learning, you're just going to want to use any flip that changes the direction or speed of the ball, mostly using front flip cancels or diagonal flips. The pros and Diaz are using pop resets, and I'm not going to go into too much detail here because I have a full tutorial which I will link, but a quick summary is you use a diagonal flip cancel, you match the speed of the ball, and you're meeting the ball just as it's starting to dip. The good thing about pop resets is even if they don't work perfectly, you usually get a good change of direction or even end up flipping into an air dribble. Now, in game your setup won't always be perfect and you might have to get a reset earlier on, and this is where the musty flick is really important. And here's a tip that I haven't really heard anywhere else but really improved my musties. So if you didn't know, you can get a reset closer to the front or closer to the back of your car. And if the ball is falling and you get the reset towards the back of your car, the weight of the ball sort of pops your nose up and puts you in a really good position for a musty. It makes the whole sequence significantly faster and smoother and uses less boost. From there, it's all about timing your backflip, but because you're in such a good position, it makes everything so much easier. And this technique doesn't just work for musties, it also helps with my delayed flips and just my flip resets in general, so it's definitely worth experimenting with. And finally, just a few extra things. So there's actually a few different orientations that you can put your car in before you flip that can be slightly more optimal or quicker in certain situations. So they're definitely worth experimenting with. Also, if you're wanting to do more advanced things like double resets and double pop resets, it actually helps to be traveling slightly diagonally across the pitch. And just having that angle to work with opens up some more options. I'll also put a training pack code in the description. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to everyone. And if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks.